Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
Hey, let's see what I do. We're back here with Fireman Three Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassins only run. I gotta say, Guide for the Future, which is the theme that's playing right now, is one of my favorite tracks in the whole game. It just has that perfectly nostalgic and just gentle quality while also being just like the slightest bit sort of wistful, which takes on a very especially grim meaning when you play through the game a second time. Also, look at that beautiful leaf we have like just in our notebook. That's just gorgeous. I love the design of this notebook with all the beads around the side and there's like a little charm on the bottom left. It's very cool. Anyway, today is a mission day where we're going to do a mission. While the plot to assassinate the Archbishop shakes the monastery to its core, you suspect the enemy may have a different motivation. Anxiety abounds as the goddess's rite of rebirth commences. And on my birth note, day no less. That's how you know shit's getting real. I don't know why, if that means that. Anyway, hey Claude.
Finally underway. Time to see if our hunch was right.
I hope it's not. Then we wouldn't have to fight anyone.
Yeah, but it would mean they probably broke in somewhere else while we were patrolling the mausoleum. We're mistaken. Only the goddess knows.
Dear goddess, please protect us.
Right or wrong, the clock is ticking. All we can do for now is stick to the plan.
No, let's scatter. Run around the monastery in
You
circles.
seem a mite too relaxed for my liking.
Do we?
The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that are lacking in defense.
Are you sure that tower is high enough to reach the star in the sky?
May I let you in on something, Professor? My brother can be a bit callous.
I love the way his head snaps over her. But yeah, he was callous just a moment ago when we were all panicking and trying to calm ourselves and praying, and he was like, you seem relaxed.
He told me that he was concerned about you, and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling a coffin.
We are patrolling a coffin. We're going to the mausoleum.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence. Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble. As a professor, you would do well to remember that it is your duty to guide your students down the path of righteousness.
All right, I remember.
Please excuse us, everyone. We shall see you again after the ceremony has concluded.
See ya.
Sedith is way too overprotective. He reminds me of my brother.
Come on, Teach. I know a hidden spot where we can monitor the stairs that lead to the Holy Mausoleum.
A hidden
If
spot,
anyone
you say?
down there, they'll be trapped like the rats they are. We'll just have to take them down without getting bitten.
Is this hidden spot just the staircase that's right behind you on the left side of the cathedral? Roger that. Pretty judgmental of you to start calling them rats. We don't know what they might be really lovely people, Claude, who just happen to be breaking into a monastery with the plan of killing kids or the Pope or something. You don't know their life outside of this, man. What happened to the Claude I knew who was all about breaking down walls and traditions? Anyway, let's get it. Let me just see what our weapons states are like. Oh, right, this is the thing you gave me for my birthday. It bumps your charisma. Is there anyone else who could make better use of that than I? Anyone who's got a stronger battalion, and basically is what I mean to say. Claude's onslaught has a higher might. Which one's got the highest might? That'd be Gerald's Mercs, I guess. So it makes some sense to give it to Leone, I guess. What's your charisma like? Actually, your charisma's pretty good. As our party goes. It's not quite as high as mine. Or Claude's. I suppose one of us makes sense. So I'll just keep it on one for now, I guess. Right, mine only matches Claude's after the bracelet. So his, technically he'd have a way higher, actually, I'm gonna give it to him because he'll have a... Sorry, I know this is my birthday present, but... Tactically speaking, I'm giving it to you. I know it's this awkward because it's the same day that you gave it to me, but tactically speaking, I'm giving it to you because your charisma's better than mine. It's not me, it's you. Right, our weapons are reasonably busted. You probably want a better training bow than that. I'll buy you one. For the most part, though, I think since you're going through this mission quite quickly, it's not going to be quite as much of a worry for us. We are going to be using a lot of combat arts. If we die, we die. We'll start again. That's fine. Nothing new for us. Like, most of our weapons are around like half durability, but since we've got a fair number of them, I think we'll be all right. You're gonna want better bows. That should be good, actually. I say that, but vulneraries could use a few more. better ones, more like. Actually, it was just Raphael who was missing a good one, so let's give him one. I like never use pure water because it only increases your res by 7. So taking an entire turn to make you take 7 less damage next time is like a very situational thing I find. But whatever. I suppose with my strength, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get me a shield as well. But we'll just stop here for now. Oh, there was a bullion I could sell as well. Sweet. I could sell Anna the trade secrets I'm going to give to her later, but I won't. All right, let's do this. Hey, Claude, what's up?
Spot on. Looks like we have company.
A lot of it.
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
It's such a chill conversation they're having, but from like 40 feet away.
Going after the casket in the back. Maybe they're going after the Saint's bones? Weird. I'd like to defeat them before they can finish the job.
That'd be nice, yes.
But did you notice? Look closely at the ground. There's some kind of contraption on certain parts of the floor.
I didn't notice, but I remembered, because I've been here before. In another life. Yes.
The smart move is to advance while finding the best fighting positions we can, based on the enemy's weaponry.
Good shout. Weaponry was going to be of paramount importance. I see some axes and swords on this bit, and magic, and lances and axes and bows, and oh, there's a lot more on this side. We're going to want our defensive people on this side, especially as it gives you extra defense. So Happy and I are going this way, I think. Who else got good defense? Raphael does. So perhaps the three us big defensey people go this way. Your defense isn't amazing, but your dodge is really good, so you should go west. Both your defenses are alright, but I'll send you this way just because a whole bunch of us are going that way. And Claude, likewise, I think you should head this way. If Happy and I are going that way. Probably gonna take a few hits right off the bat here, but if it means getting us into the right spots earlier, that's fine, I guess. Ooh, there's some magic going on in Raphael if I do that. Let's just put him in the middle. As for Marianne, I think she can go with us because we don't have tons of people going this way, and I suppose that means we should take Lysithea the other way. The archer would go after her if I did that. With a speed of 5, she's probably gonna outclass that, right? So she's not gonna die. She might take some damage, but I don't think she'll die. And you, being lower defense, head with this party. Wait, hang on. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people going that way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 people going this way. So never mind, Ignots, come with us. Your rally speed will be nice. Don't be sorry, Marianne.
Death Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
I don't take commands or waste my time on weaklings. I'm not here on orders. It's just for fun, I promise. You can't prove I was ordered to go here.
I'm getting a really disturbing vibe from that guy. No one go near the evil-looking knight, okay?
Thanks. Won't do. All right. Bloof. No crit, thankfully, but the poison strike's going to bring you down to damn near 0. That mage, we didn't even end up triggering them at all. Let's just mark the Death Knight so we don't accidentally go there, because tragically, Lysithea's Dark Spikes are not to be, period, they're not to be in this file. 25 turns, and all we have to do technically is defeat the enemy commander. Oh, there are a lot of mages here. This is going to be a difficult one for when we're doing Crimson Flower magic only. But if it's on hard mode, we probably should be able to defeat the Death Knight and just run right up the middle. Or actually, even on hard mode, it doesn't actually even have walking spots. He just attacks you if you get right beside him, is that right? So we probably wouldn't even really need to worry, but we could just run past him. Anyway, that's for a later playthrough, so why are we even talking about it now? Who even knows? This is only resilience, but we may as well put some kind of front line here. Claude, that's you, and you bunch can, I suppose, swarm this one. We had better get up to here, though. I'll take a position on this cover tile. Happy will not be far behind. Excuse me. Got the hiccups, sort of. Iggy and Marianne, just hang up right beside us. How about? Rally my speed. Thank you. Well done. Speed's up to 16 now. Sweet. Oh no, Raphael's coming with us as well, so it's... No, yeah, that's right. Can the three of you take this out? Oh, less than I was expecting. This is a tanky archer. What the hell? Start with a soul blade anyway. That's a reasonable place to start. Oh, Costa Karen, extra 5 damage. Perfect. Beautiful. Battalion goes up. Ding. I can lure the mage over down to Leone with this. What's your res like? It's pretty shoddy, but you'll not get outspeeded, so you may as well lower them down. Well, can Hilda... Oh, Hilda can take this out, so don't bother hurting yourself for that. Just start flanking there, and Raphael can head over and start helping us, and we'll... It makes more sense to lower that one down now, doesn't it? Sorry, Raphael, looks like that's what you're doing. You can handle it, though. And if it means getting them gone... Oh, you maybe can't handle it quite as much as I thought. Jeepers. Gosh, I didn't realize how fast they were. Marianne will be paramount in taking that one out, but we've got a few other people who can probably handle the task. My extra speed did help me a bit there, but didn't end up actually getting me the dodge. Alright, everyone's swarming down now, so it would be wise to hold position for a moment here. I'm pretty over-leveled for this, so I'm outspeeding most people. Well done, Lawrence. A Rat Strike with the Steel Sword probably makes the most sense for you to do, but someone with good res wouldn't be a bad person to use here either. So I say happy give a start with that, because your res and defenses are both solid. You get doubled with the Steel Sword, but that's alright. What does it lower? Your defense or your strength? Ah, well, that's fine. You're not going to be using that this turn anyway. Much like the Steel Sword will help you, will help along a fair bit there, and then that allows Raphael the finisher, without so much as a training sword. Well, with a training sword is what I meant. Anyway. Well done, you. Getting decent XP from all this. Who says they want to go after Marianne? Not on my watch. Do you have a good gambit? Mad melee. What are your chances of hitting them with that? Your charisma's all right. I'll probably have an easier time, and I'll have an even easier time if you start with a seal bow. Take this one out, so you'll be supporting me for this.
Things done.
Well done, Iggy. Your strength has been going pretty well, so some more of that would be cool. Magic and luck.
Try even harder next time.
No problem. Luck is good as an archer. All right, if I don't get this gambit, that'll be bad. Could I do even better with something like this? How dead is Marianne gonna be? Marianne or Happy would not be good here, so let's not have that. Let's take it down, Ignatz.
It's time.
It's time! Please don't miss, please don't miss, please don't miss. Okay, thank goodness. They'll shoot after Ignatz here, because they can't shoot after me, obviously, because they can't move. So he'll take some damage, but we'll be able to regroup before then. Whose range am I in here? Oh, right, but this one's, but they're gonna go, right, okay. I'll stand here with Leonie, because she's gonna have an easy time and enough tanking up here, and Lawrence and Claude can start working on this one again. You two had better also go up there and just keep flanking, and you had better heal yourself. I should have brought way more vulneraries than I did. That's a shame. But I don't feel like we're outclassed at the moment. We're just going to need to use a lot of combat arts, and I think you better use Tempest Lance to finish it, so Claude had better start with something like this. Bonk. You won't take too much damage from that because he's pretty hardy. Skill level up, D+.
Experience is everything.
Well done, you. And you better do it from here, so we don't. Just want to make sure you don't get axed by anything else. And if you Tempest Lance that, it's just enough damage. And this Tempest Lance gives you the accuracy. You're outclassed. One of his.
I thought I gave it my all.
That's like still good stats. One of his kill quotes from that happened in one of the recent episodes that I only noticed while editing was he just went, "Now you know," and just such a dirty thing to say after murdering someone, but. God, it was funny. Ooh, Ignatz got a crit chance on this. Nicely done.
I actually won.
Yeah, on the enemy turn, no less. That never happens in this game. Ow, right. They don't know where to go now. They're going left, they're going right, they're going all around. So that's good. And Dodge Queen Quit Machine Leonie is feeling like I feel like she's going to get some excellent crits going out in this one, especially with Gerald's Mercs helping her out.
Thank you.
Oh, they've only got a healing spell, right? Okay. For a moment, I thought they were going to blast Leonie into the stratosphere, and I was not on board. You bunch, form up with us just so that we can have a chance for you to heal. And Happy, if you can... Oh, sorry. Yeah, actually, I was going to say we should use Marianne's healing art here. And we are going to. I'm going to have you all just cluster around here so she can use it on the three of you. I don't suppose Happy will need it too much after this. Actually, I won't have her use her vulnerate because Marianne's gambit should do well enough. Yep. Group healing! No problem, Happy, no problem. It's such a shame you only get 2 experience for that. Right, I can move up and start like taking this out almost just by myself. It's best if I just stay on this square, isn't it, and heal myself. Nom 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 nom. This soldier is gonna go who knows where. Let's say they better just heal herself this time. Hilda can help out with a bow. Wow, this cleric type person is rather tanky. Priest, I guess it's called. Monk, indeed. Very good then. Just launch a bow shot out there and help Leonie along. They're doing all right on this front line, these bunch. In fact, Claude, maybe you could even just help out here and assist Leonie in getting the takedown earlier on. Even though that leaves you vulnerable here, and just do the rat strikes so that you don't get attacked
Another one down.
for 2, or that you don't get attacked by a riposte. And Lawrence can help a bit with the bow shot here. This one's gonna go after Claude or Leonie, but can't go after both and can't take down either of them. Oh, they're faster than him with a training bow. That's unfortunate. Just by hair though. And this one obviously can't attack. So that's good, and we'll be able to move up and start taking these ones down. We're doing all right here.
Leave it to me.
And like I was saying, just heal yourself.
The reinforcements haven't arrived.
Oh yeah, reinforcements. Oh, thank God they reminded me about those. I was about to be real confident.
If they approach from behind, we can attack them from both sides.
Thanks for the heads up! Alright, okay, this is happening. They're gonna go attack Claude like they said, because he's got a bow and he can't respond. I tank here for a bit, that's not so bad. They don't have Poison Strike on their sword or anything like that. You get Poison Strike as is it the class ability or is it a mastery ability for Dark Mage, because obviously I'm not classing anyone Dark Mage in this one, but it could be a useful skill in other playthroughs if you got that from Dark Mage, or Dark Bishop, or whatever it's called, and then moved on to another class, and you could have Poison Strike in it. It would be pretty cool. Because it doesn't have to deal damage to do Poison Strike, right? So you could just launch like a piddly little training bow shot from like 3 squares away as a sniper, and if you had Poison Strike, that would be super cool. Okay, so I am probably the good candidate to stay in tank here. Leon, Happy and I better sort of pull up this front line. Even with Blast Strike, she's doing some respectable physical damage here, but a magic combat art would be really nice. And you bunch can all pepper on archery hits from the sides here. And I might not even have to even shoot them myself. Who needs more experience between the two of you? That'll be Ignatz. But you take down with a training bow, so I guess Ignatz better go first.
Anytime.
Like so. Raphael is quite a gifted archer with his decent strength.
Don't know my own strength.
Case in point. 16 in strength, marvelous.
My muscles proud.
His strength growth is quite good, as one would expect from someone such as him. Which is, it's weird that he's got such good accuracy. I guess just because he's using the training bow, and he's got friends around, but his dex is only 6, so I'm quite thankful for his performance with a bow thus far. I'm gonna heal myself. They're going after Happy anyway, but may as well just keep myself in good health. And Claude had better move. Throw a training bow out, a shot out on this monk here. Random thought also. When I was doing the testing out Crimson Flower with magic only, I discovered that Petra's Personal is one of my favorite skills, and I completely forgot about it. Hunter's Boon. If your opponent's health is below 50%, regardless of whose turn it is, you gain plus 20%, plus 20 crit, which is pretty sweet, and I bet will be really helpful as a mage as well. Because there are plenty of black magic spells that do like a whole bunch of extra crit. Alright, Hilda would probably be the ideal choice for a frontline person here. Just go for the normal hit with the training sword on this monk. And actually, maybe we all better swarm this one. Lauren should be able to get the finisher pretty easily here. How would you do with this one with Soul Blade? It's not a finisher, so it's not really safe to do. Unless Lawrence can do 5 damage. He absolutely can, so it's totally safe to do. And never mind what all I was saying. And the monk, it's fine to leave them alive here because they won't have anyone to heal. Man, the Crest of Karen triggers so often. Authority to see! Battalion Desperation!
Grasp on this.
I see. Monk's gonna run away now. Not very far. much less far than I was expecting anyway. Now, the shield is tanking Happy speed a little here, and it's not amazing to begin with.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to tell the truth here. So you wouldn't be getting double if you didn't have it on there. But never mind about that. We want to get Marianne to take down on this. How much damage can she do with Steel Sword? This is 9, so let's bring them down to 9 or less. Boink. Or 9 or fewer if you're counting as hit points. Finally, I'm up to E+ with my bow. Goodness me, but at least it'll make me a little more serviceable with that. And you can do a bit of this, and Ignatz can pull a bit of this. Please don't crit. To whom are you sorry?
You're really tough.
You are really tough, Ignatz. Unfortunately, that's not what I was hoping you would do.
Ready anytime.
Let's try it again from here, so that if you do crit... Of course, he doesn't get the crit this time, naturally. Anyway, now that he's done that first, though, Happy won't crit, so we can, can do this. Sorry, Ignatz, that was a really cool crit, but we gotta be respectful to Marianne here.
Oh, me?
Yes. Here you go. This should be a level for you. Hopefully we get a bit more strength, but
Really sorry.
that's okay, Marianne. I'm sure they forgive you. Dex and Res would be good, too. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Zir speed is great. There's no O-welling needed. I can lure this one down here. They'll attack from range, but we know that that kills Raphael pretty hard already. His speed by default is pretty shoddy. That is why, I see. Nevertheless, we can form up there for a moment. I guess Happy would be the sensible person to send up. And who here needs the most experience? 115. Looks like it's Lauren's.
Stand ready.
Get your finisher there with the training sword. Fast strike. Yonk.
Magnificent.
Magnificent. I don't remember what the class mastery is for Myrmidon, but some of us are probably close. Claude and I, probably. More than others. Oh yeah, I'm very close. Look at that. So that'll be pretty sweet. Right, so there's magic stuff going up. Who's got good res among this party? Oh, your res is growing all right, and the battalion gives you a decent amount. No, it's not that it's growing. It's just the battalion gives you a whole bunch. 10 is probably our best as it stands. So it's best if we draw you down with you. What damage will they be doing to you anyway? 19 times 2. Are you faster without the training sword? Better do that then. 19 times 1, you'll be fine. Minus your 10 is 9.
Who, me?
No, Lysithia.
Careful.
Yeah, come on, Hilda, be careful. You're gonna hurt her feelings.
Get to it.
Right, everyone just heal him before him up there. We're taking this next few turns are gonna be a titch slow. Oh, dearie me, I didn't realize I'd have a crit chance. That would not have been good if that happened. Here come the reinforcements, but we're a fair bit ahead, so we have time to clear out our surroundings before we do that. In fact, we don't really need to push. We may as well push ahead here, just to get this going. Oh, you need more health than you have. That's fine. I'm gonna have you heal yourself. Keep with the... Well, what are they hitting you with? Nosferatu, and they'll be pretty slow, but you're slower with the steel bow, so grab this so you don't get doubled. Here, that brings your attack to 12. What's their defense? 9, so you'll do a bit of damage here anyway. But I'll nevertheless have Marianne pull... She gets 3 uses of this gambit. Sweet. I'll have her pull the gambit here to heal the 3 of us. They're good. And I'll form up right beside you, as will Raphael and Ignatz. And we'll deal with those mages who come up after us in a bit. They're not close enough to be a major threat at the moment. And anything I do to step towards this one is going to put me in that one's range. That's something to bear in mind. Curved shots are going to be very useful here. Starting with Hilda's. If we can get a few people doing curved shots from the side, and then Lysithia runs in and finishes off, she'll survive whatever goes on from you as well, probably, right? Oh, right, well... No, that's not a good idea, because I'll just have her get out of the way so that and keep equipping nothing so that she can tank this next one as well. Oh, they have a crit chance though, right? I gotta be careful. Only got 2 pulses left. I'll just stay out of this red range as much as possible for the moment. If I do a steel bow curve shot with you, then Claude should have no problem finishing off without entering the other mage's range. Really, I should have had you finish off now that I think about it, but that would have put Claude in more danger. Just a normal training bow shot should work there. Very good, you.
Never underestimate an outsider.
I don't get the sense that they were taking that into account when they were making their estimation of you, Claude. Nevertheless, this one burns up and melees you, but that brings them only closer, farther into our grasp. You run up and hit Happy for 1, she hits you back for 3, and the green grass goes all around. And you a bunch are going up the middle, not committing to going to one side just yet, which is probably the smartest play. Keeps us on our toes the most. One of the really good things about this is that so many of our people have curved shots, so engaging from range is very, very possible. You're gonna survive whatever they do, even if you get doubled, right? So you may as well go for a Wrath Strike, Steel Sword here. The other way around, Steel Sword, Wrath Strike. There you do a bit of damage back to you. We want Marianne to get the finisher again, probably because she's a low level 6. I still don't have curved shot, so I can't help there. Raphael can. And now Marianne, she's got good res as well, so she may as well do this with the sword. Wrath Strike, Training Sword. Donk.
I guess it worked out.
Oh, she's got a talent for sword, right? So she probably does need more bow. Well, they're about equal anyway, so that was worth doing, I think. 7 and 7 on you, but she's got the sword, so she can't do much else. What's your res? It's okay. If you equipped, say, a sword or a bow, you wouldn't be getting doubled. So I think it's safe to put you here just so we can give Happy the bow. Oh, well, she's close enough that they could just run up and melee her. So either way, they're gonna hit her, and she won't be able to respond. So never mind it. Just rally Raphael for some friendly base points. Did I have equipped Raphael with his rally strength yet? I haven't. I should have done that. I got to not forget. Right, I say we take it down all the people in our vicinity and then hold a few turns for the reinforcements to get up to us, because these ones are pretty strong, right? Yeah, they're a few levels above the others. Lawrence is still in the running for our lowest experience. He and let's say they are tied, actually, so whomever can get the takedown between the two is better. As in, if one of those two can do it and not someone else, that's better. That's best. Can bring them down to 8 this way, and then she should be able to take this down with Soul Blade, right? And we better not bring you too far away if you're going to want you to help this next bit. Soul Blade 8 with Training Sword, easy money. Donk.
You underestimated.
That's the level for Lysithia. Some strength and magic would both be great, and dex and speed, all that stuff. Oh, yes.
Efforts are paying off.
Stupendous. Your health is up at 30 now. About time. Right, now we better start forming up for these mages here. Right, and you've got Stride. Better not forget that. This is a mission you kind of want to take one step at a time anyway, I tend to think, so you don't get overwhelmed, but Stride's still something useful to keep in mind. They're still not committing any one way just yet. They'll have to this next turn, though, because they're on the same latitude or longitude or whichever as us. So I say it's worth doing for everyone to just heal for the moment. Everyone who is in any spot where that would be necessary. And this bunch here, we could pull the same trick where we just curve shot with as many people as possible and then finish with someone else. Happy could now use more experience than Marianne or Ignat, so we want her getting the finisher here with Steel Sword, I say. Oh, Happy. You're too humble. Of course, I'm sure. You can do a bit there. Ignatz could do... Okay, now Ignatz, I love you, my buddy, but we gotta not pull too many wild crits, otherwise Happy doesn't get any experience and she dies, okay? She can do 7 with this, so bring them down by 6. With the training bow. Come on, don't crit now. Thank you. Appreciate it. Does this battalion give him any extra crit? Yes, okay. I thought it was strange that he was having a crit chance already at this early in the game. That's enough out of you, partner!
Nighty-night.
Nighty-night. And I'll cluster around here to be ready for this, and you bunch do the same. One going right. Are they all going right? Ah, excellent. Well, no, that's not excellent, actually, now that I think about it. It makes things significantly harder. What kind of battalion gambits do we have around here? They're going to be useful. Right. We better let them draw a little closer so that we don't have to step into the Death Knight's range. Ah, dear. See what I did there? Right. Well, I made this a little bad, didn't I? Since they're all magic, let's do our best to get up onto the wardwood here. Actually, I'll move last because I'm going to be in the worst state here. Happy to best heal herself and equip something faster. Marianne's not going to have too much trouble. My res is pretty good, actually, so I am someone who we could have up the front lines here with a bow, say. And Ignat's best get behind something better than that. There we go. So one's going to shoot at me, and everyone else will be able to rush them this next turn. We got some decent res on this side anyway, so it's not terribly bad, and you bunch, I better start moving up. Staying out of the Death Knight's range, though, you could use a vulnerary, so I should have had someone else give one to you earlier. Claude, pass yours to her. Oh, you could actually... You know what? Maybe just use that, and we'll have someone else, one of these other bunch, pass one off. Who hasn't used it as much. Let's try maybe in order this next turn from Lawrence. Alright, you run up there. Okay, they're clustering. Okay, one of them's going left now, actually. That does make it easier. So this one goes up to me. I do some decent damage back. They only hit me with fire, after all. Another 2 squares right alongside each other, and this one's going through the middle to hit our friends on the left, which just makes this much, much easier. I was very worried for a sec there, but this should be cake. Everyone just pepper on your curved shots from 3 squares away. We'll be fine. Our bows are holding out pretty well in spite of all the combat arts I'm using. Curved shot only takes 3 anyway, so it's not so bad. You probably do more damage if you run up with a steel sword. So I say go for it. Yonk! Ah, oof. As far as actually getting a finisher this turn, I'm not sure about that. Maybe we do have something better? There we go. Good man, Raphael. Well done.
Strength in action.
That it is! And, Happy, I better get a takedown here with the steel bow. So can I do a little less than the requisite amount? Yes, perfect. Ah, good. I think this is as easy for her as possible. Master skills! People choose and swap. Okay, good. So swap is a defensive combat art that we can use to save our friends, which is very useful. I like draw back more, I think. Because the thing is...
Easy peasy.
Swap... If it brings someone else out of harm, it puts you into harm's way.
Baby steps, I guess.
Dex and speed is a good thing, Happy. Alright, the reinforcements took a really poor strategy there, so they're rather behind and approaching us. Oh, dearie me! I didn't bring chess keys. I did the same thing last time, didn't I? You've got one. Oh, okay, no, we've got one on either side. Okay, excellent. Pff, goodness me, forgot all about that. One of them is like magic dust, isn't it? So we're definitely gonna want that. This is cover, gives you some physical defense. I think I better have Claude go up and hold that off for the moment, because we do only have the 14 turns or so left, which, you know, we're doing pretty well, but even still, if you would pass that off to, that would be good. Stride is not in order just yet, but maybe this next time, just so we can clear the Death Knight's range as much as possible with our Western party. Alright, here we go. Oh, that person's going all the way back to the right again, which is fine, because he's got lots of physical attack there. Alright, a Gambit coming our way. I put Hilda right behind you, so she got hurt too. But the other ones won't be able to do damage to you this turn. They're going east as well. They're really just not helping their friends at all in this mission. They're always like, oh man, there's stuff going on over there. I better go the other way. Lawrence could use more experience now. He's our only level 6. Oh, that's not right. Marianne, Hilda's also a level 6 on this side, and as is Leone, but they better get him the finisher because he's gonna have the hardest time. The rattle, I think they rattled her to lower her attack power, which is a shame. I think, did we learn that if you even run through Death Knight's range, it's bad? It shouldn't be. I don't think it is, actually. We're about to find out. I probably shouldn't be so relaxed about experimenting with it when you consider the stakes and that we only have 2 pulses. But I'm going to go for this, and the Iron Lance is just 1 more damage than the Iron Sword. You're a little less evasive with it, but that's fine. And 1 crit here would be awesome, Leone. Nope, but you did dodge. That's cool as well. We want Lawrence getting the finisher here, ideally. How much damage can he do with any of his things? Tempest Lance, so you just need, if you could do 2 damage there, Lysithea, that would be good. And you can with 100% chance with Steel Bow, so do that. Nice shot. Here you go, Lawrence. This should be a level for you, as it was for Lysithea, to get a takedown. Oh, weird. I'm not sure why she got a level from taking someone down at 55 experience and he didn't. Maybe the enemy was of a different severity or what have you. Nevertheless, Raphael, just so we can keep moving up, move up there, and Happy move up there, but stay in their range, I suppose. Oh, that's not their range. This way they won't be able to stand on the wardwood. Not that it matters because we don't have any magic damage from us anyway. Did I give you the steel bow? I didn't. I gave you the training one. You've got disturbance, probably not going to need that, so it's fine if you lose it, I say. And Marianne can just go here and heal her. Does that make sense? Nah, it's not yet, I don't think.
Be mindful.
I will heal myself, though. And Iggy can catch up. He's the one with the key, so we want him hitting that chest ASAP. I don't remember what's on that side. It's like a new lance or something. I remember it being less, pretty underwhelming compared to whatever's on the left side. Left side I remember being like a permabuff. Alright, and that axe person's still coming our way. You know the drill, folks. Curve shots for days. And I think Marianne's still the one with the lowest experience at the moment.
Okay.
What, do you think I read it wrong? Nice shot. And you can, with the steel sword, do 9, so we gotta bring you down by a bit again. How about with the training sword? Yeah, you'll take some damage here, but it's for Marianne's sake. Brave Raphael. Here we go. Might be another level for you here.
I won.
Yes! Well done. We're doing excellently with gaining levels in this mission. Ooh, magic and dex and res and charisma! Holy balls, this I don't have a rhyme. In the interest of time, I best lure this one down myself this turn. Yeah, I got everyone's wounded here, but they'll be able to offer support. And we can all sprint up here, because that one just decided to ditch and go after the Eastern party. Do you have attack magic? You don't, so we could even start needling you from here. Pure crit! Pew! Dodge queen, crit machine. Dodge queen, crit machine. Woo! Strength up to 10, and dex to 13! Marvelous, and a defense power too. I bet she'd make an excellent armored knight. With her amazing speed and dex. Can Claude soften them up so that Lawrence has a chance for a takedown here, because that's the ideal scenario. Yes, he can, unless he crits. No, good man. Doosh. That was a weird linger there. Right, good. We're off. Lycidia has the key, so she can do that next turn. And that's this one taken down. We're nearly to the top here. Man, curve shot is really useful for this mission. I didn't realize.
Nobles must be strong.
Most of the problems with this mission are that everyone attacks. All these mages have ranges of 1 to 2, so you're getting hit back from wherever you hit them. Ah, with a 30% chance. Youch. At least it pushed me out of the way so someone else can get a melee hit. All right, some more people are coming down this way though, so this is gonna be a little tricky. Let's just do our best. You're a healer. We don't need to worry about these rangers. They're not going to be here this turn. Right. Ignace's mad melee would be great here, except he's not close enough. Did I get swap, or do I... right, but I can't obviously use it. I could use it to go to the left here, but I think I better heal or attack this turn. What's your gambit like? Oh, you ran it out of it, did you? No, yours is a healing, right. Right, okay, I might have done made a pretty big mistake here by doing this. My speed is 9 when I'm rattled, so I'm matched theirs, and they're only doing 18 damage to my... So 9 and 9. If I healed, they wouldn't be able to kill me, so I think it may be worth moving everyone away this turn. Because I'm sort of... Happy and I are the most physically formidable, but she's a bit slower than I.
If you say so.
I'm just saying what the numbers are, man. I have to move them pretty far away, unfortunately, to keep them safe. Wait, actually... Your speed is 7, so they would be doing one hit of 18 minus 11 is 7. So you can go here so we can divide their efforts between us, like all good couples do. What's better, actually, is that he can even rally your speed for this. Oh, now they're going to go after me. Well, whatever. I don't have a... oh, whoops. I made that messed up. Well, that's fine. I guess we're going to have concoctions aplenty in the future, so I may as well use this one. So we don't have to waste a pulse on it, because we've only got the 2. That's fine. Let's hit the up. Time to loot. Spirit dust, marvelous. We're probably gonna give that to you in the end, but just hang on to it for now. We'll see. And you've got a fully equipped training bow here. That is a training bow it has got no damage on it thus far, so you can do that. Get some health back from Crest of Regan. You do some curve shots here just for the extra damage, even though you're up close. And then Leonie will probably be able to finish that up. Oh no, you can also get a curve shot here to help Leonie out even more. Curve shot, curve shot, curve shot, curve shot. And you don't even need a curve shot now. You can just go pew! Nicely done.
That takes care of that.
Didn't even give them the chance to attack. Right? Who's going after us now? Most of the heat is on our eastern side here. Ouch. I sort of expected you to be able to do a bit more damage to that. There go your battalions. You're going to run out of a bit of defense here. You can't hit me twice in a row with that, surely. Owie! Hey! What does this mean? Lucky they didn't push me into the Death Knight's range. Nevertheless, they're in our territory now, so I can start laying the smackdown on them. I probably should have gone back to the other one actually, because we might have experienced some difficulty taking them all out in the one turn. No, we won't, because Raphael's super strong. Yonk! As is Ignatz. Nice shot.
I did it.
I can do this. I did it. Excellent job there. Dex and speed.
Try even harder next time.
You're a hero, my friend.
Look at you!
Look at you!
Sure.
Means the rest of us can start getting some shots out on this one earlier on, so all the better for it. Unfortunately, Happy's lost her battalion, which was giving her at least defenses. Did it give her any physical attack? Nay, it was just the defenses, really, that I was hyped for. You can just do a normal shot with steel bow. It seems like a wise thing to do. They're going to run after me because I got my bow out, and they'll be able to do one hit of 9 to me. That's fine. This crew's going to get up to the commander before we were even close there. May as well wait for us all to be up here anyway, so that we can have the right person take the down for experience and get all the loot and everything. This has been a very, very productive mission. Being quick and nimble builds with lots of range very much helps for this. Yow! Right, you're coming down this way. I can finally move again. Have I got to use my gambit? I'm just going to use it on you. Oh, I should have put the sword on. What the hell am I doing? Whatever, it's fine. I'll just get it to hit again. But I'm just going to do that on them, just bring them away from the Death Knight as much as possible. How could Happy do against either of them? You could get a takedown on this one now that I've rattled them, so I think that's worth doing. Yonk!
No biggie.
No biggie. Any level 6s around this part? Nope, we're all level 7 now, which is great. Which is the suggested level for this one, so we're finally there. Curve shot with the iron bow, and then that makes an easy takedown for one of you two who's got less experience. 159, that'll be Iggy. Even with a Wrath Strike with Training Sword, you can finish this easily enough. Well done.
Who knew?
I did. And you bunch can start making your way over to the center and help our friends on that side out even more. You have some level 6s on this side still, is that right? Hilda's level 6, right, so we want her getting some experience up front here. Is her dodge up to 29? Wow, exceptional. Most of our dodges are pretty solid. Well, not all of them, I suppose. Anyone who's got a steel weapon on right now is having a worse time dodging. You may as well gambit. He can't gambit Ignatz, right, because he's on full health, so you wouldn't be able to heal. Happy with that. Never mind then. We only could lure this one for Hilda's benefit. Let's do that. Your dodge is up to 40. Dodge, queen, crit machine. And since we're not going to use all uses of stride, you may as well just hit this one here for the class mastery and all.
Let's go.
Alright, they're doing a gambit on this, which I should have realized, and that's going to hit whoever's behind. Oh no, they're choosing not to do it from that side. How unwise. What did I do to make that happen? I'm not sure I know. You know what? We don't need the experience from taking down these extras too. Maybe we should just take down the boss, hey? Grab that intermediate seal and let's just bail.
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
Yeah, so will my face if I don't get the hell out of the way of the Death Knight. Let's get onward here. Ah! Alright, we know which move to do second if this happens again. Alright, that'll kill you, so we want you doing that last. You don't have a steel bow, but I wish you did. Let's sit there. If you could pass your steel bow off to our good friend here. Or, is their res any good? Oh yeah, it's way better, so Soul Blade's not going to be a good move. I was going to say maybe we could have Lauren stride her. What's your gambit? It's on them, right, okay. I guess you may as well just get a Soul Blade out here since we're not going to be having you do anything else. Get some experience and sword experience that way. Between the two of you doing steel bow stuff, actually, are you better with a steel sword's Wrath Strike? Why don't you have a steel sword? Oh, she could have given you that too. Do you have a better sword? Just pass him the iron one and go ham on this one, just because why not? So steel bow curve shot gets you 17, but you can get how much with the iron sword Wrath Strike? Also 17, so you may as well do this steel bow curved shot. And then he can do 14. 17 plus 14 is what? Not enough. That's 31. Oh, Claude gets more if he does it from right beside Hilda, right? 20 plus... Oh, say it was 15. No! Shoot! Do you have a steel... You've got a steel lance. That's not enough. That's not what I want. I needed to have the sword from my Scythia, but if I traded it from her now, I won't be able to... move him properly. What kind of stuff has Hilda got? Anything you could use? No, I think you better just go with the steel shot here. Oh, you die that way. Maybe not that. Ah, but there's no other way to get the bonus from Hilda. Ah, well, I suppose this could work if you hit that. That's a big if to risk your life on, but I don't really have a choice as it stands. If Lawrence goes first, he dies. Hey, Claude, if you could do your best not to miss this, that would be super, super awesome. And you have the bangle on, right? Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. You're good at stuff and things, right? You're not gonna miss this, right?
No time like the present.
No time like the present. Okay, well, this could be construed as a problem in certain circles. Strike this. As for the rest of us, hey, we don't need to, right, Death Knight? We don't need to. I know you seem like the kind of person who's capable of talking this out. I don't even know why you're here, really, but go away.
Like moths to a flame.
Please go that way. Actually, I don't even think if you hit them with this, it doesn't even stop them, does it? Ah, well, we missed, so who even cares?
I told you that if you fled, I would not chase you.
Excuse you.
You wish to die.
You ran over to us, my good dude. I'll kill you. I don't know that there's anything I could do about that. I'm not even really. I'm still not positive I know why he came over here. In fact, I'm certain that I know. I don't know. I may as well just pulse it now. Right. Okay. So what did we do this turn that made him decide that that was the thing? I'm not sure, but I'm actually going to use my pulse at the end of at this turn to have them get a head start on, because I'm okay with the rest of this more or less. I'm gonna have the rest of them start doing some damage earlier on this this part,
Stand ready.
just so we can take it down next turn before the Death Knight decides to come over here. Because if I don't know what I'm doing to make him come over here, I'm probably gonna do it again and just waste a bunch of pulses that way.
Ready and
So just to be sure that we don't all die, I'll have you start with some curved shots out here.
The seal will be broken any minute now.
And we'll have an easier time with this taking them down all the way next turn.
Progress suits me.
Now that we do it like this. Good. We can flank them from both sides as well, which is excellent. If you critted there, that would have brought them down to 3 health, which I gotta be careful not to crit because we won't get the intermediate seal. I mean, it's just an intermediate seal. We're not gonna be missing it too hard, I don't think. But still, it'd be nice to have it before we leave. Right, that one is a miss. That's what lost us last time. Very good. You're gonna not do anything useful. Hilda takes some damage. It's fine. She's gonna get some more curved shots in a moment here. And now we're good. You run over here. Iggy loots this. Yoink. Marianne has just used the last of that, so there's nothing else any of us can really do. And we can go after this one, I guess, to get some experience. Just not doing anything out of our league here. Not that.
You sure?
Everyone who can just may as well just get some shots out on this one. We'll get some experience that way before the end of this, which happens now. I feel like I can remember this. Oh, please don't miss this. Wait, I shouldn't have done anything with not with a 100% chance. Good job anyway. Hey, Happy. How's it going? The Death Knight? Yeah, don't worry about him. He's gonna leave in a sec. We'll probably be fine. We have all the time in the world to chat. Excuse, could you give us some privacy, please? You're really being a third wheel right now. You know that? Happy, don't listen to him. Okay, bye, Happy. Right, I have had just enough of your shenanigans at this present moment. I would now like to cordially invite you to bugger right off, please. Away with you. Please don't miss this, Leone. Okay, good. You two aren't going to be able to get here in time. Oh, you can stride her again. May as well. But it does not really matter anyway. Well, actually, which of you has less XP? Hilda or... I think it's Hilda. Right, so she better get the takedown with, like, a training sword rat strike kind of thing like this. Which, is anything we can do that has a better accuracy, like maybe with a bow? Yes, that does. So, do that! Whew. Guess they're gone roll anyway. So they weren't going to get a counterattack.
Did I hurt you?
Sorry, did I hurt you? Person who just shot an arrow into someone else's gut. Nice strength and dex. I expect big things from you, Hilda. Sorry, it's too late.
It's no use.
Well, it's a shame the Death Knight came after us like that, but whatever.
A sword.
It's done with now, isn't it? A sword, you say? I want that. Give that to me. Yep. That's mine. Shiny sword. Don't set me on fire. I've had enough of that today. How did he cut the fire in half? It doesn't make any sense. What, does he have a fire emblem or something? Yonk! That's right, he can't set me on fire anymore. I am flame retardant now. Or my sword is, anyway. Yep, there's still a wall there. I give you the chance to submit, unless, and you know, not kill anyone else, unless you're gonna try and cast some magic. Well, that looks like that's what you're doing. Guess I'll have to end your entire life. Sorry about that. That was like from the hip to the shoulder. That was not a light blow. Nighty night. Well, that was weird. This sword has weird markings on it. And a hole!
That sword is... I see. What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, thanks for acting like you didn't just ruin my day.
Was that magic? We can't even chase after it. Hey, Professor, the way that
I
sword
mean, I
is
hope it
shining-
was magic. I hope it wasn't
think it
just
could be-
a hitherto undiscovered facet of physics that applies normally across the entire world. I think it could be, Claude. It could absolutely be whatever you're about to suggest.
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like you have this under control.
Sort of.
You, round up any stragglers.
Thank you, because these stragglers are about to rip us a new one. Marvelous. Now I gotta remember to give Raphael his rally strength. MVP happy! Yahoo! Received Sword of the Creator. The Sword of the Creator. This mysterious blade unleashes its true power in Hoppy's hands, extending to reach distant enemies. The weapon's durability is restored by 5 each time Hoppy chooses rest on his day off. Which he will never do.
You remember one time I liked you? No? Good, cause never happened. Aha!
Because he'd rather choose Seminar.
As all
That was
of
pretty
you
chill,
have
overall,
committed a
as
breach
all
of
things
faith,
considered.
The Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Hoppy's just back in the back are like, oh yeah, they execute criminals, damn it. I forgot about
Inciting
that.
A kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry. The attempted assassination of the Archbishop. An attack on the Holy Mausoleum.
I know it's like unlawful entry into like a holy place, but it really sounds like she's like, you incited a rebellion, you conspired to murder someone, you desecrated holy ground, and you broke into my cottage.
It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western Church.
What? We have nothing to do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the Church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have any grace remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived.
Your employer didn't tell you that your adversaries would be angry that you tried to kill them and take their stuff? I mean, I feel for you, because I think the execution is maybe a bit harsh, considering you're clearly all pawns, but you had to have known there was an amount of threat to you, yes?
It's no use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands. May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from our sight.
That's right, you have an investigation, is it? Telling a bunch of people they're gonna die. Wow, Claw was standing like right there for that.
The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. Looks like it was all a plot by the Western Church. It's just too bad that masked knight who was leading the attack got away. Vanished without a trace.
I don't know that I'd say he was exactly leading the attack. He was lounging about in the middle of the attack.
But why would the Western Church want to attack Lady Rhea?
Why? Take your pick of reasons. Relations with the Western Church aren't exactly friendly.
What reasons?
Oh, that's right. Gerald mentioned that you grew up completely isolated from the church.
I'm starting to think I was lucky.
The Church of Seros is split into a few different branches across Fodlan. The Central Church is headquartered right here at Garrick Mach. Then there's the Western Church. Far west from Castle
This is a
Gasper,
nice map here.
where Lord Lonato had his little rebellion, is the fortress city of Aryan Road.
It looks a little less fancy than the one we normally have. Did Claude maybe just draw this himself? Oh, yeah, that's all near Aryan Road and all that. Right.
It's the strongest fortress in the kingdom. On the other side of it is the headquarters of the Western Church.
Not too smart to bicker with people who worship the same goddess as you.
The bishop of the Western Church must be pretty ambitious. Probably hopes to split off completely. In which case, he'd need to weaken the Central Church's influence. Killing Rhea is certainly one way to do that.
It's pretty extreme, but ambition is as ambition does.
To the shock of no one, I hear the knights have been sent to subdue the leaders of the Western Church.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun visit from them. I'm sure they'll bring us and have us kill them, some more people too.
We'll probably get a chance to assist.
Yeah.
You're an odd one, aren't you, Professor? How'd you make it this far in life without ever interacting with the church?
That'll be Geralt.
I can't believe someone like you exists in Fodlan. It's too strange.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
If you think that's weird, consider the fact that Rhea hired Teach despite all that.
Yes, that is suspicious.
So those guys they caught, they all got the axe, right? That's brutal.
It is.
Lady Rhea can be rather intimidating at times. In fact, she can be downright terrifying.
Well, on this point, Elizithia, we absolutely agree.
Professor, those who cannot be saved must be delivered to the goddess for judgment. Is that not so?
Is it our place to say who can and cannot be saved, though?
There you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you. Come with me.
Oh, goody. We've just been talking about how terrifying he is. And, he takes me, starts leading me away, and I'm just like, save me. Over my shoulder. Hi, Lady Rhea. Oh, this isn't Lady Rhea.
Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad.
I know I'm usually skipping scenes that are going to be the same from run to run, but we're getting sort of farther into the meat of the story, if you will, so I'm going to probably be watching most of the cutscenes from here on out.
The remains of Saros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Thief? Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor. I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power.
I wonder where that crest stone is.
Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed red. The professor's crest is compatible. There is no mistaking it.
Absurd. Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible.
Is it? I thought you just had to have a compatible crest. Oh no, right, no, but the crest stone is in there, but then you need to have the crest that activates with it. So you need all three. You need the weapon, the crest stone in the weapon, and a crest on you, right? Which naturally we have.
The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request...
Whatever that means.
The Death Knight
I can't kill them just yet.
Use him well.
I don't know which of the students I can use as a pressure point.
Good. I believe I will enjoy this a great deal.
You got a funny idea, enjoyment, partner.
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum. And especially for protecting the Sword of the Creator.
Can I ask a favor then, since you're so thankful? Can we not execute so many people in front of the kids in the future?
That sword is one of the hero's relics.
I guess that's
and
a
the
no.
most precious artifact in the Church's possession. It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now,
I'm scared.
I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait. Do you truly mean to give the Sword of the Creator to this... stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily. Even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Fodlan would be consumed by war.
Nemesis?
Nemesis, the King of Liberation. He is an ancient king of mankind who was defeated by Saros over 1,000 years ago. When Fodlan was attacked by wicked gods, it is said that the goddess gifted Nemesis with the Sword of the Creator.
I thought there only was one god.
Nemesis used that sword to defeat the wicked gods, saving all of Fodlan. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness. Saint Saros was forced to destroy him.
Sounds like that was a lot of what she did. It was... Is that all it takes to be a saint? Is just go around murdering a whole bunch of people that you don't like?
I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Sereth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness.
So again, no pressure.
Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the Sword of the Creator.
So the last person to wield it was someone who was corrupted. Wait, I'm not sure I understand your point.
Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new leader.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea. There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
Pressure from both of you. You guys are great at this. You guys should write a song about it. Goodbye now.
Sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last.
You're telling me. I'm the one who has to hold this thing. It glows.
And I really can't read that Rhea at all.
I can. It's the scariest book I've ever read.
That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
It certainly is strange.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery.
More than one.
And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me.
Do tell.
The Sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen.
There's a hole in it.
Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Catherine?
Yes, her. The Sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way.
It extends like a whip.
It bears a hole, where something should have been, but is no more.
I mean, that and it doesn't look as cool.
What is going on? It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must.
Yeah, that's a real shame, partner. Sorry
Whatever
they had to
comes to
just
pass.
go that way.
Please swear to cut a path that is your own.
As much as I can. I think probably Leonie and Raphael are going to be more adept at cutting paths through enemy soldiers, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, no, you meant metaphorically, sure. Well, hi, Claude.
Sword of the Creator, pulled right from the legends. I finally found it, and yet it ended up in Teach's hands. Could I even use it anyway? Damn it. There's no telling what's to come.
Oh my god. I just had a moment of realization there. He was talking about he was referring to the Sword of Creator, I think, earlier when he was all about talking about a Legends of a Sword that could cut a mountain in half. And I forgot that he genuinely literally wants to cut mountains in half as part of his thing to improve border relations. Does he genuinely want to blow up those mountains with the Sword of the Creator? That's absolutely buck wild if so. Tower of Black Winds, beautiful. This is either the last mission or the first that you don't have the blacksmith, or the first mission that you do have the blacksmith. I cannot remember, but we're about to find out. Well, next time on Fireman 3 Houses, because for now, that's that. And so I guess we'll have something to talk about our first mission for today, or are we gonna just get to go to the monastery? There are new places, 4,000 gold. Oh no, we're gonna get to talk about it on August 1st.
I have a new mission for you, Professor.
I'm gonna skip this one though. I know I was saying I'm gonna be skipping fewer going on, but those ones that are just like, sorry, those ones that are just like telling us what the mission for the next month is are pretty straightforward. I think most of the time. Happy. Hi, it's me. It's Happy. It's Chatterbox.
How are you, Chatterbox? Gotten the hang of the whole teaching thing yet?
No. Not really. No.
Oh, you're still finding your footing? That's not really the impression I got.
Well, you're lucky you don't know about the time travel.
You seem like one of those people who blends in. I could see you just about anywhere and think, oh, that person's here. Makes sense.
I'm not sure I follow. Thanks.
I wasn't paying you some sort of compliment. To me, it doesn't matter whether or not you believe in the goddess. You're here supporting the church, and that makes you no different from the others. I can't stand that.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
No need to apologize. I just have a rocky history with the church is all.
Yeah-huh.
You betrayed me, or at any rate, horribly mistreated me.
Yeah-huh.
So I'm not a huge fan, but keep that to yourself.
Yeah-huh. You were mistreated.
When I was little, a lady up and held me captive for a long time. The Knights of Saros rescued me, promised to protect me. But then they hid me away in Abyss.
Because people think you're a threat.
So all the Knights did was move me from one cage to another. Wouldn't you call that mistreatment?
I would.
It was all for the greater good. They didn't want to put anyone important in danger.
Why didn't they just give you like a pack of cards or something so that you would be entertained and wouldn't have any reason to sigh?
As for me, my life was expendable.
Also, just a side note, I have to wonder if she yawns, like, what are the parameters for it to count as a sigh? Like, can she yawn and stuff? Because they're similar. Or if she like laughs really hard and then has to breathe in again.
That guy Alois was nice to me though.
Oh, that's nice.
And he told me a bunch of hilarious jokes to cheer me up.
I love it. Sounds like him.
I was being sarcastic. Alois wouldn't know a good joke if it landed in his mustache.
Oh, I like his jokes.
Anyway, that's why I hate the church. Someday you'll hate them too. They only hired you because they needed a warm body to fill the post.
I'm not so warm these days. My heart doesn't properly carry warmth around my body in the same way that does for well, anyway.
When you're of no use to them, they'll get rid of you without a second thought.
But you'll be there for me, right?
Sorry, that sounded more menacing than I intended. I'm just telling you how these people think. They have rules. Dogma. They want us all bound to their system so they can control us. I don't do well with that sort of stuff. That's why I ran away from home in the first place.
Ran away.
Yeah. Ran far, far away. But as far as I ran, it wasn't far enough. I got dragged back into society, chains and all. The kind of world I want doesn't exist.
Not yet, anyway. I don't think that's true.
I'm getting too dark for you, aren't I? Forget I said anything. Your future seems bright, at least. You can just sit back. Whatever comes your way. I'm just saying, don't rest your entire future on the church. It's not as steady a foundation as it seems. Anyway, that's all. I'll be going now.
Sure, thank you. That was less jolly than I was hoping for, but it was a good one. I like that one a lot, actually, because a lot of the especially C supports with Hoppy/Byleth end up being just the other characters sort of ranting about themselves, and that happened a little here, obviously, but it made a little more sense because she was using that to give Byleth some advice about what, watching out for the church's less savory aspects. Moving swiftly along from that heartbreak, though, Manuela, almond tea.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise?
Oh, poor Manuela, you forgot it was your birthday already. I guess no one was wishing you a happy birthday. That's quite sad. Have some tea, though. It's everyone's favorite birthday treat. And 5 cookies. Look, is that not like the best birthday present you've ever received in your life? I have to imagine it is. Yeah. Best performance venues. Okay, that's an easy one. I don't even have to look at the other two. Yeah. Likeable allies, best performance venues. Yeah. Let's talk more about those performance venues, hey? Yeah. Plans for the future. The existence of quests, equipment upkeep. I guess plans for the future. How many orphanages is she going to make before the end of this
Such a mystery.
Era?
I don't really understand you. Tell me everything.
Neither do I. I don't understand anything either. Tell you everything. I guess chat is going to be one of the ones we're going to want to use.
Right.
Great. Perfect. Easy. Tell me your forehead secrets!
Your gaze is sensuous. I don't hate it.
And on that note, I think we had better leave, probably, is the right thing to do. I have to wait till she finishes sipping her tea before I can leave. But now the menu will reappear and I can go to end.
Thanks for the
and
treat.
do that.
Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Goodbye, Manuela. Okay. Great. We enjoyed our time together, though. Oh, no charisma bump. Shucks. Wait, what? I don't get a free day then? What the hell is going to happen? But why is there was a Sunday there? That's stupid. Nevertheless, we've got one more support, which we'll do probably as part of tomorrow's Monastery, or next episode's Monastery Day. It's Lycidia and Hilda up to max. Last time was a slightly strange conversation that was very difficult to tell if it was romantic or not. And we definitely want to go Monastery first because no one has any motivation. And what I want to check is, quest-wise, is there a way to check quests and stuff from here? Well, we're going to be heading to the Monastery anyway, so I may as well do that now, unless there are any certifications anyone can undertake that I want. I don't believe there are. No one's at level 10, and all of our level 5s and above, everyone else is a Myrmidon anyway. So, I'll replenish battalions, and I'll head out onto the town, as it were, right now. Just so I can check what kind of quests are about and all. Yes, this is the thing I was talking about. Questionable notices. I love that. Basically, the things about information in, at the Pagan Altar. Right, okay. This is the same as last we saw it, I believe. Oh my god, all kinds of quests. So we're unlocking the state statues, and is that the smith? State statues and the smith today. Which is, or next time anyway, which is awesome. And apparently the sauna, which like I said before, I've never done, so I don't know precisely what it does, but I guess this will be as good a time as any to find out. And we're going to be leveled enough to soon enough take on this roster retrieval quest. Rhea, availability in the tea schedule. We've only got the 4 points right at the moment, so I suppose if we want to do only the bold, the sauna, and Rhea, we're going to be spending a lot of them and stuff like that, but I think it's maybe the time for that, because we've got a decently long month ahead of us. Oh, I'm just too excited. Hang on. Normally I would do this during the Monastery Day, but I'm too excited. I gotta know. Did we get any ambrosia? No, shucks. Well, we can probably raise our professor level to C before this day is over, so I won't plant these again just yet. But that is that for now. So that was a solid story mission. We got some beautiful levels out of it. Finally got to do our first support with Happy. And we've got quests aplenty and people to talk to, so we're going to have a few monastery days upcoming. And then another big volley of training missions. I may do another monastery day over here, though. Fistfuls of Fish and Fish of Mystery. Partially for that fish, the fish we can get from it, but partially because I do want to get a bit more ambrosia, and we're doing decently well in levels. Does it tell us the suggested level for this at the moment? It does not. I'm guessing it's going to be like level 9 or 10 or so. Yours about this upcoming. As far as gifts, we haven't got many. We've only gotten owl feathers, so getting people's motivation up is going to be tricky if we're spending the rest of the day on other things. Also, just a random note, choir practice was very useful in the magic only run that we're probably going to be also, doing on the channel someday. In the proof of concept I did for it, that was quite useful for, because obviously it raises your faith of Byleth and of the others, and since you can't teach Byleth except with faculty training, that's quite useful. And really, it's useful, especially early on, to get people reason and faith so that they get a larger spell list, so more spell uses early on when you're really desperate for them. I feel like by the end of the magic only run, we'll have so many spell uses that it'll be fine, and we'll never run out. But that's gonna be one of the major tricks of it. But then that again is not what we're worried about right now. So that's all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Next video going on the channel is going to be, let me have a look-see here. It is
Ace Attorney Dual Destinies.
So look on out for all that good stuff and more coming at you hard and fast soon. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace. I'm still not quite close enough. It's like it's out from the wall a bit, which is like the thing I don't want to do. Oh, do these grass lines, do they maybe coincide with the lines on the map? Well, I don't think so, actually. Never mind.